Hey, what's up everybody? I got an update to the Lochby SIDEKICK V2. Last video I showed, I kind of use an index card just like this, and as you can see, it doesn't cover the full length of the Sidekick. So I went to Home Depot and I grabbed these guys. These are magnets with adhesive on the end. They work pretty good. Had to use 4 of them to really stick well. But when I was at Home Depot, I also got these magnets, which really work really well. They're a lot smaller than these. They are a little bit thicker. However, they are so much stronger than these guys. So what I did was I cut a more full-size card and only using 3 versus the 4 here. And as you can see, I'm covering top and bottom corner as well as the middle. I thought about adding 2 more or 1 more here so there'd be 4, but I think that's just way too much. And as you'll see here in a minute, they stick really well. So let's shove these in here. No idea how well they work. And to sort of simulate credit cards or something extra, I kind of have quite a few of these index cards just shoved in these pockets to show how well it works, even with this Midori A7 size notebook. So I just flip it over, you can see how well it shuts. A lot of times I can just do that. Gives me a nice closure, satisfying closure. I'll do a test with the adhesive magnets, which I had to use 4, and the other thing with the adhesive, as you'll see, is they marked them, which is really cool with north and north. South is the adhesive side, so in order for these to stick right, I had to, you're also adding a little bit extra layer of card here. Not a big deal. But if we throw that in there, you can see it does work pretty good, but see how it kind of kicks back a little bit if there's too much thickness in there. Still works really good. It is very thin, and it's a good hold. It is a good hold. If you had to use it, if these are the magnets you could find, then yes, go with those. Neodymium magnets. They're both neodymium. I, however, like the 3 of these. As you can see, it's sticking to my pen right here. Going back to the setup that I prefer, which is these magnets. I'll show you. It closes really nice. Takes a little bit to sort of get it in the exact spot you like. A good matchup. I make sure the magnets are in each of these corners here. And I had to get a little resourceful and tricky with how you lay these out. I use a little dab of Gorilla Glue, which I have here. It's just a 10-second Gorilla Glue gel. Works really well. Also got that at Home Depot. So I had to do like a nice, clever way of figuring out where these go and lining them up pretty cleanly before you glue them down. Just, take your time. This ain't gonna work well, is it? Be careful because no matter how good you glue these down, they're so strong that sometimes they might rip away. Anyways, just you have to do some good laying out. What I actually did was kind of took the paper, and actually using this mat is a good guideline. So I sort of marked them and then sort of marked where the middle of this one would go. And then, you know, each one's on the end here, so that worked out pretty good. So, you need to do a few little tricks to get good alignment or else it won't work well. As you can see, I've also marked them left and right, so I know if I ever take them out where they go. So far, no problems keeping them in. Usually wear this in my back pocket. It's great for me to take notes and quick little ideas I have. I use other Lochbys as well for other things such as work, and I have an A5 for work. Got an A5 here for work. Got an A6 folio for personal stuff. So quite the fan of Lochby these days. A few other things. We covered the A7 Midori Light notebook, which are these nice thin ones. For this particular Sidekick, I like to use this Refyne bolt action pin. I think it's the Refyne EPL. It's the full size one. Really good size, fits in there great. When it's closed, it doesn't, change the spine at all. It fits in there perfectly. Goes great in my back pocket with no problem. So yeah, that's it. Just wanted to share that little update I did and kind of show a few more of my Lochbys, and I'll probably be doing a few more videos on these as well down the road. If you're interested, give me a like and subscribe. Take care. See you later.